I've been doing this job, working in this sector for 44 years, and I'm constantly inspired when I hear what you're doing in places like Newport through the Salvation Army and mainly Unlimited. And where's John? John, I live in an area, my address has 2 Maindies in the title. So you've just clarified what it means. So when I go home, I'm going to change the front now to Stonehouse Grove in Stonehouse, whatever it is. So thank you for that. My name's Gareth Matthews, Director of ITEC. I don't want to give you a corporate talk about what we do. I think we do some great stuff. We're a very large provider of employability and skill services in Wales, delivering Welsh Government contracts. But I could go on about performance, but it isn't about performance. It's about what we do and the people that we have in doing it. So I want to just say a few words, and then I want to pass over to a colleague, because I really want to tell you where your sandwiches have come from, all right? And how they got here, and the people who've contributed to that, and what it means to them. But before they do that, you're probably thinking I'm a member of the Institute of Employability Professionals. Well, I was, and then I wasn't, and I now am again, all right? Because I was involved probably in the early days, saw the light, saw what they were going into and the benefits they could bring, and that's all relevant and more so today in this sector. Because when I started out, you probably had a week's training and that was it for life, all right? And this sector is constantly evolving and constantly changing. Whether it was a change of job or whatever it was, I don't know, but in the early days got involved in things like the MSc, Employability Leadership. I actually think I'd led on the DWP engagement at the strategic level for the IEP, and at one stage sat on the Fellows Awarding Committee as well. Maybe a change of job or whatever it is, registration lapse, membership lapse, I drift away, but I'm still in the sector. Then a chance meeting with Scott, few twisted arms I think, no broken bones. Re-educated me about where the sector was going and where the IEP particularly was going and what that means in Wales. And what resonated strongly with me is I really want to see a professionalisation within the sector in Wales. I've already challenged what they're doing on the professional standards, which is too geared towards learning and not enough employability. And I think we re-established our relationship. So I am now pleased to be back on board with the Institute, back in the family, so to speak, and hopefully to make a difference for the membership in Wales going forward. But let me get back to the sandwiches, all right, because that's the important thing. I'd like to call on Paul, just to say a few words about what he does, because one of the programs we deliver is working with young people, and I'm looking at Julie as well. Julie led that program for many years and transformed it into the, I'm going to use this, it's the only performance word I'm going to use, the highest performing youth contract in Wales, putting people into work. But we did it at the expense of being hammered, and I literally mean hammered by Estyn. Because what the young people wanted was employment. What they didn't necessarily want is go through a string of qualifications to meet the requirements of education, all right? So we went out on the limb, Julie went out on the limb, we got hammered for it, but we did the right thing. But the people who enable us to do the right thing are the people who work for us and the people who work for us within our delivery network. So I'd like to call Paul up to talk about where you got your sandwiches from and a little bit about the young people.
Hi guys, okay, just keep it short and sweet tonight. So you can try our food out. My name's Paul Evans. I'm the MBQ assessor and I'm also the youth tutor for the ITEC Skills Centre just over the road. We are based on Commercial Street. We offer the learners, we got various, we offer them chances through the traineeship program. We offer the learners a chance to gain the skills and experience to help them progress onto apprenticeship or to secure a job. And they also get paid £30 to £50 per week to attend the centre. They can take on various different roles. They can choose from the motor vehicle route. As we said with me, they do hospitality and catering. There's health and social care. There's hairdressing and barbering, construction, business, beauty, and there's also a qualification you can get in the retail stroke customer service, which all goes down to a level 1 MVQ they obtain at the end. But with the hospitality and catering, we have, as we mentioned earlier, the background of learners are very different. They're 16 to 18 years of age. They come from various backgrounds. Some of them have had a poor start in life. They haven't got the education standards of other people. They got a lot of family issues. Their social backgrounds. They've got very low self-confidence, very shy, we get them. They got self-esteem is very low, or they simply don't go to college. So we grab those type of learners that come to our place, and I start them off on the hospitality and the catering route, which we brought a lot of people on in the last, since I've been with ITEC 3 years. We've had progressions to the Celtic Manor. We got some couple of guys that now have been taking on apprenticeships. They started off in the cafe with me. We sent them on placements. They go into the Celtic Manor. We've got people that in Costa Coffee. People have been taken on by harvesters for us in all different types of environments. So basically, they study for either a front of house or a back of house for their qualifications. Also, with the success stories, like I mentioned, is that young man sat me there. Which is my colleague Lewis. He runs the ITEC Cafe on Commercial Street on a daily basis. He was one of our ex-learners. As people know, in the ITEC Centre, he wasn't the greatest of learners to start with down there. There are a lot of problems in the classroom, which he will rarely admit himself. But he's now running the cafe, and he's also now studying for a level 3 in hospitality management as well. So I'd like to give Lewis a big round of applause for that. He's doing well. So well done, Lewis, for that. As I mentioned, we've got people at the Celtic Manor, which we're very proud of, different cafe roles, different places. But it's really nice to see these learners get on and develop. They come in so shy, they've got their hoodies up, they don't want to speak, don't talk to anybody. And I've had learners myself who worked with me over the last year now, working in local pubs and serving pints and talking to people. And they come on and their self-esteem is going right up. Okay, guys, so I won't keep you no longer. I hope you enjoy the food tonight. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.